Hey, what's up? I got some more lore content for you guys. We just got a new rotation in Legends of Runeterra, which means the standard format has been shaken up quite a lot. But I'm here to break down the 3 best decks to get ahead and climb the ranked ladder very quickly. Trust me, you don't want to miss out. That way you have a good understanding of what's strong, whether you want to play the best decks themselves or if you want to know how to counter them. Let's see what these strong decks are, shall we? Welcome to Meta Report. And the first deck I want to talk about should be a little familiar to you. It is a deck that I covered recently, not only on a meta report, but also a standalone deck profile video, and that is Nocturne Vex. Coming in with a win rate of 56.04% and a play rate of 2.43%, it remains a meta staple even after rotation. Its best matchups include Kindred Morde, Fizz Echo Zillion, and GP Sedge. Its worst matchups are Trundle Volley with Elise, Mordekaiser Vex, and also Draven Rumble. So even though this deck is still meta dominant, there are some card changes that need to be talked about. So namely, there is no Doom Beast, and there's also no Moonlit Glenkeeper in this list. However, there is Legion of the Severed and a Spectral Surveyor instead, which we'll talk about why that is, and also the meta shift that has happened to cause those cards to be included in this deck. So I'll be starting off with like the basic stuff. We have the Burgeoning Sentinel, we have the Buru Sentinel. These are very strong early game units. They're also fearsome units which have synergy with Nocturne. We are trying to level Nocturne at some point in the game. He's a really strong finisher for us on top of like a really good wide board of Sentinels and also like some other fearsomes like the Phantom Butler and of course Grim as well in the mid game. And it also scales really well into harrowing turns, right? When Nocturne is leveled, you'll harrowing him back and then he will zap everything on the opponent's board each time you summon something. Really good combos, really good win con, essentially. So we do want to have the fearsome synergy. Now, the Sentinels are really good because they're not only fearsome units that are hard to block, but they also get extra stats when you remove things. So you are rewarded for playing for the board and also slowing down the opponent's strategy, making yourself go even farther ahead in like a snowball effect. So you get the Sentinels down, you use all the premium removal that P and Z and Shadow Owls have access to, and you basically just get to run away with some early and mid game pressure, essentially, while setting yourself up again for a very strong harrowing in case the game goes late. I cannot tell you guys enough that you need to put Explorers in the deck. This is one of the most Explorer prominent metas I've ever seen because, again, Ezreal Nilah, which is a deck we're going to be talking about, has a landmark, and that landmark is Sunken Temple, and Sunken Temple can also be played in like other variations, things like that. It's all over Eternal as well. So the Explorers just have a lot of value right now. Being able to kill landmarks, being able to heal versus aggro matchups like Jinx, Draven, Discard is really nice. The flexibility is nice. It's a lifesteal unit in general. You could probably bump this guy up to 2 and adjust numbers like where you see fit if you want to, you know, change it up a little bit, make this deck more of your own, play with the flex. And yeah, it's just really good. I recommend Explorers in pretty much every deck if you can fit it, just because like the tech card of Excavation is just so good into Ezreal Nilah, and the cards don't really take up unnecessary space in your deck. You'll always be able to get some value out of them, so would recommend. That's just like a general tip, especially if you are newer to the game and you want to get into like deck building. Include 1 or 2 of the Explorers. There's like one for every region because they're also dual region cards. So no matter what deck you're playing, you should be able to find an Explorer card that gives you these Explorer spells. And that's it for the deck rundown. Now here's a live example game so you can see how the deck plays out. I'll be giving context to why I'm playing certain cards, and hopefully it gives you a good feel on how to play the deck. And for the example game, we're fighting Mono Shurima Championless. I am not sure what's being cooked in Diamond, but we have both champions. We're attacking on evens. That's going to be Vex on 4. We have Legion of Severed on 3. I'm probably going to get rid of the Nocturne. Keep the Soul Harvest. Because I kind of want to see Sentinels. We want to draw into Nocturne later. Probably like attack 6. Glimpse is also good. So it's Sundisk but championless. So they're not going to have God deck. I don't know what's going on here. But we do have landmark removal for that. So we're just going to pretend that this is Mono Shurima. Not like the Mono Shurima champs are even available in Standard. So I have no idea. Truly. Oh, okay. Secret Keeper. Okay. Alright. Never mind. You know what? There could be onto something. This could be pretty lit. Let's go ahead and do the Brew Sentinel.
The sea is too shallow a grave.
And then I mayhaps Soul Harvest that. And then again, we can play Vex right on 4. Since they don't have a lot of removal, I'm going to skip the Legion of the Severed play and just try to get extra pressure from the Sentinel. Those were the two options this turn. Set up Deathless or set up Sentinel. And I would much rather set up Sentinel in this matchup. Ambassador is fine. That's so cool, actually. Secret Keeper to make champions.
You're welcome.
It's already level 2 as well, right? And then the Golden Ambassador to fetch the champion. Wait, this is actually kind of sick. There is some world where if I didn't open super well, I could instantly lose to this. Also, I still might instantly lose to this anyways, because they just got Zillion too. This is like Howling Abyss if it was good. Wow, that's a big Zillion. Okay. I see. Yeah, this is a bit of an issue, actually. Let's go ahead and do Brew Sentinel here. And then probably glare off that Ambassador. Bush, huh? The bush. Why don't we Quietus that? This should force the negation, because it's probably Vestaya. And then we can glare the 2-1 after. Yeah, get out of there. You're not slick. I know what you are, buddy. Wow, that's a big swing. Well, now I can kill that, right? 3-2. No, it'll be a 3-2, and then that will be a 3-3. I'm down to just let the Zillion hit then. I was thinking about like glaring it and then having Vex finish it off, but the Avenging Vestaya will tank.
Gaze upon me and despair.
I mean, I could have blocked and then done Grim this turn. Interesting, so they get another one as well. I'm kind of content with just doing this though.
Everything is misery.
Yeah, make the Zillion block me.
Come no closer.
Sure. This is fine. Both my units live. Are they just gonna do first action Shadow? In the bush? I can keep forcing them to spend mana on that. They're not gonna get another one next turn though. Okay, go ahead.
I got you the most metal present.
Like, we know this is gonna be negated, but like, that's taking up all of their mana. Yeah, okay, see, they don't want to do it. They're like, yo, this isn't even worth. Actually, wait! That's not how that works! They don't get the Vestaya spell. It's just a bush. I just realized it. They don't get the bush. It's just the card, because the card is what was played.
If it was important,
Okay, so just turning that into a rock bear. That makes sense.
where there's a rock, there's a rock, dude.
That's pretty valid, yeah.
You are a child. What do you know of nightmares?
I know if I'm quick enough in a fight, I'll never have to meet him.
Sure, we can block 5/5/5 too.
Later, haters.
Later, haters. Let's just go ahead and play this out. I'm gonna try for like an open attack.
Interesting reaction.
Yeah.
I'll make.
You are a child. What do you know of nightmares?
I know if I'm quick enough in a fight, I'll never have to meet him.
This is kind of interesting. Oh, hello, Nocturne. You're cool and all, but like, watch this. I'm gonna do something a little nifty here.
Don't touch that.
I'm going to pressure lethal with Glimpse Beyond. Actually, yeah, I can. Because when I glimpse my own unit, then the Burgeoning Sentinels will increase to 3 damage each, which threatens lethal. Isn't that kind of goofy? It's a really funny lethal threat. They have to use Rad Negation or something to stop this, and then I have the second one. So I'm actually in a hilarious spot. If this works, this is the first time I've done a lethal quite like this. Okay, Quicksand. Sure. You know what? Okay. It was funny though, wasn't it? Wait, we have Nocturne lethal with Unspeakable Horror. Wait, this is even funnier. Wait, this is actually better. This is gonna be a photo finish.
We're rolling.
Yeah, let's go ahead and hit that. I had one funny lethal attempt into another funny lethal attempt. Let's do it.
Gonna find a gift for an action.
Dude, they have to be so mad about this. I would be livid. Their deck is actually really sick too. They're cooking. Let's go. And the next deck I have for you is a completely new combo to Standard, and that is Ezreal Nilah. Yes, Ezreal is back. The Menace / Terror has not been in Standard for quite some time, so OG fans, cower in fear because this deck is actually pretty good. It comes in with a win rate of 54.96% and a play rate of 3.88%, so it's a mix of strong and popular. Its best matchups include GP Sedge, Anivia Morde, Echo Zillion, and Jinx Echo. Its worst matchups are Tristana Morde, Aatrox Morg, Elise Trundle Volley, and regular Trundle Volley. So because this is an Ezreal deck, its theme is pretty much the same as Ezreal decks in the past, and that is include a bunch of removal from the regions being used, a second strong champion, and then try to basically level up Ezreal over the course of the game by using removal to slow down the opponent's strategy, and then close out with a bunch of direct damage, right? Pretty simple, pretty clean. There is also a really strong abuse combo that you're going to see with this deck that I want to showcase. Other than that, the rest of the deck is pretty standard. Like, you're just going to see a bunch of removal and card draw because that's all the deck needs. But the dirty wombo combo, in case you guys haven't seen it yet, is Sunken Temple into Ruined Rex. So you want to play Temple right on 5. Hopefully it doesn't get hit by any landmark destruction. You updraft your entire hand. Round start, you draw a bunch of cards, right, for turn 6. And then you hit Ruined Rex with like any of that card draw, play him, and then you get 6 Cannon Barrages, essentially. That's like the main wombo combo. The reason this is so good is because each target for Cannon Barrage is a separate target for Ezreal level. So you're going to basically turbo level him. Turn 7 onwards, it's all about getting the Nilah level and getting her out and attack with her. Getting the Ezreal level, get him out, attack with him, and then start using your targeted removal to also ping the enemy nexus over and over and over, making a very strong, like, not quite burst, but like basically fast speed lethals. Sometimes burst, depending on how low the opponent is. It's kind of nasty. And again, you're just being very annoying in the early and mid game to basically set yourself up for those wombo combos later. And yes, the deck also has a Riptide Rex as well for even more direct damage. So that's all there is really to it to this deck. You put up the Mirai Warden as a blocker. You use all of your removal, get yourself to turn 5, turn 6, turn 7, and then you basically try to close out from there. And that's it for the deck rundown. Now here's a live commentary game. And for this example game, we're fighting Echo, which I believe is one of our good matchups. Mainly because we can just shoot him, like, all the time. And this is a good way to do it. I kind of want to put Gotcha back in the deck so that we can get the draw value later. Probably keep the other 2 cards. Thermal's always solid. Make It Rain is pretty solid in case they open, like, multiple Forsaken Bakais. Or just, like, 1 HP units in general. This would obviously be a really good hand into aggro. We also have Mirai Warden that we can play on defense too, which feels pretty good. So we'll probably do Warden into Nilah. Swing with Nilah. We can also do Nilah on defense 2 and then try to open on 3. Depends on how much we really want her Slipstream, which we probably do. And it's really cool because then we can do things like Slipstream later to get more cards, and then Sunken Temple will actually save them, put them in the deck, and then you get to draw more. That's like another really strong combo. So they predicted on turn 1. Sparring Chronomancer. Okay. Yeah, this kind of makes me just want to Nilah and then open attack. I guess we'll see.
In this timeline, we're sure to save Ikathia.
This unit can block her, which is kind of annoying, but we just want the attack.
It can be undone.
Oh, interesting. I mean, we could also do that and then open. That way it dies? Wait, I'm kind of down for this. They don't have, like, 1 mana removal, do they? Ain't no way. Wait! Now they can't even block her. They have to do the Mystic. So this basically forces an extra response out of them. Yeah, I'm very happy about this. Because he's no longer a Brash blocker. Yeah, nice. We'll get the Mystic. I'm so down for that. Gimme, gimme. We got the Slipstream. We have Mirai Wardens we can play. We can float mana. That's very useless. Good. That's going to be a blocker for Echo later. Hello, Ezreal. We want to play you when you're leveled. First, Ezreal's kind of expendable. I guess it kind of depends on the matchup, right? Mirai Warden.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nilah.
I mean, it's kind of better, I guess.
A change is coming.
Sure. I turn it like so.
Let's go ahead and do a block here, and then also do the Make It Rain, maybe? That way we kill off the 2-1. Get rid of our useless Star Shepherd. Another Mystic. Alright, so they are down 2 Mystics now. I think there's also a world where we time trick right now and try to find Sunken Temple, so we can just play that on 5. There it is! Alright, we are saved. We are so saved. I actually don't even think I want to swing. I'm pretty sure I'm just going to Sunken Temple, and then... Ooh, I wish I had 1 more mana. That's fine. I definitely just want to Sunken Temple, like, now.
That's new. You're provoking
Yep.
it.
We'll keep the Mirai Wardens as blockers. Draw 1, go ahead. And now we want to hit Ruined Rex. That'd be very cool. Barrage, Riptide. That's close. Temple and Ezreal. No Rex! Hey. I mean, that's kind of scuffed, but whatever. We can just shoot the Echo, right? That's basically what we want to do this turn. Xenotype, that is fine. I don't think I want to play anything. Go ahead and pass. Alright, so no Echo yet. If he did come down, he would be leveled pretty soon, right?
Let me introduce you to science.
Yeah.
Let me introduce you to perfection.
Alright, let's go ahead and do nothing, right? We don't really have to do anything. We could just block and then do Rocket Barrage. Yeah. Yeah, okay, let's do that. Yeah. Sure. Go ahead and swing. So we'll put that to 1 HP. We'll put one of these to 1 HP. And then we will Rocket Barrage the 4-2. Maybe the 3-3. No, we'll do the 4-2. Because that will be Mystic Shotable. Not that we're going to have it next turn, but 2 HP is better to have the unit at and get rid of the higher attack unit. Riptide Rex again. Hello. Oh, there's Ruined Rex. That's our boy. That's one of the guys we're looking for. I think I want to do... Let's see. Play Cam Barrage on randomly targeted enemies for each card you've drawn up to 6. I mean, am I just whipping that out now? They don't really have a lot to work with, do they? I could also do, like, Mystic Riptide Rex, which is really funny. We can do Mystic now. Yeah, just finish that off and then see what they play. Because if they play Echo, then I can Ruin Rex him. That way I'm not wasting it, right? Evil and Perfectionist. Yeah, it's just going to be a Ruined Rex angle, I believe. That is now Ezreal level. Well, that was kind of quick, wasn't it? Ezreal level and this deck just goes like 0 to 100 so fast.
Interesting reaction.
That's really scary. Okay, well, hold up. That's kind of an issue, isn't it? Can't really do much about that, Captain. A 9/9! Are they playing Xenotype Researcher Infinite? That's pretty wicked. It's definitely something. Alright, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Ezreal time.
I'm not sure.
And we can just start cooking them, yeah.
Check me out. The world's a big place. Let's see all of it.
Yeah, this is about to be kind of rude, I think.
Things aren't gonna improve themselves.
Hello, Echo. You're not even leveled, you know that? Kind of goofy for that. Go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do that. Kill him now.
Firing.
Look at this.
Sure. We could block most. And then we could probably deal with it somehow, some way. I guess it doesn't really matter. Or I could take more, go to 4, and then be able to kill that with Aftershock, right? Sure. We can leave the 9/9. Hellstones, that's a shot for Ezreal. Aftershock, that's a second shot for Ezreal. And then we'll do the time trick. That way we're not wasting anything. I know it'd go back in the deck anyways. But this is really clean. We'll just grab the Warden. I mean, this is kind of disgusting, right? We are reaching, like, wombo combo territory for sure. So, Runeterra will not count for, Ezreal, huh? Be cool if it did.
One shot, all skill.
This is disgusting! Oh my goodness! The camo cloaker. Ain't no way. Let's go ahead and do this. And this. And this. That's gonna leave us at, hold up, 1, 2, 3. So we can still play the Rex. Oh, they're just dead! We don't even have to play the Rex. Big brain Ezreal damage. Wow, that is really cool. For us, not for them. And the last deck I have for you guys is Vex Mordekaiser, which is just about as fun as it sounds. Coming in with a win rate of 56.34% and a play rate of 1.68%, it is also really strong. Its best matchups include Soraka Braum, Darius LeBlanc, GP Sedge, and Vex Lux. Its worst matchups are Anivia Mord, Nami Nilah, Fizz Yumi, and Trundle Volibear. So this is another slow-paced control deck that has a lot of removal options. Vile Feast is back, so it is going to be abusing that. Very strong card. It's playing pretty similar to like old Mordekaiser things that are like from a few patches ago, but there's a new twist. The new twist is Bandle City Mare. Now, you would look at this card and be like, really? We're not playing Yordles, we're not playing Tristana, we're not playing multi-region. However, there's a big multi-region dude that we are playing, and that is Mordekaiser. So there's actually a world where you can play Mordekaiser on like attack 6, or if you do Mare on 3, another Mare on 4, you can play Mordekaiser on turn 5, and it's absolutely ridiculous. Honestly, like, that's not the strongest place to play Mord. You want to play Mord after you do Aloof, so you're probably going to play him on 6 anyways. Regardless, that is going to be one of the combos, and it's really annoying because then you basically get really far ahead of your opponent, and they get really far behind and really ticked off, and usually just surrender. Once you have, like, the proper setup in this deck, it is very strong from ahead. Right, it's a resource-based control deck, which means you're just trying to get like a little bit ahead, roll that advantage forward, and then the opponent can't play because you're going to be doubling up on all of your stuff. The Vile Feast is not only going to act as removal for an opponent's unit, but also an additional blocker for you, right? You see how that gets you a little bit ahead? That's kind of like the reoccurring theme for this deck. You're going to keep doing that, keep doing that, play Aloof. It's going to draw you a card, it's going to discard one from the opponent, and then you are also going to Mordekaiser to print Aloof Travelers over and over and over, and then they have no hand. And you can also do other things like Necrotic Arachnoid as a win con later on, have Mordekaiser level at some point maybe. You do kill enough, but yeah. It's basically like the Mordekaiser decks that we've seen in the past, but just like something new, something, I want to say fresh, but like it's kind of rotten at the same time, you know what I mean? It's really dirty. This deck is really dirty. A lot of the time you can just like sit back, relax, play control, and you'll win that way, but you can also get off these like crazy combos later, have really strong mid and late game options, and then the opponent is, like I said earlier, often enough just going to surrender because they can't keep up with you. They cannot keep up with your gas. This deck has a lot of pressure, a lot of gas, and it just keeps removing, and it keeps drawing, and it has really strong cards, and it's pretty well rounded as well. I think it can fall flat to maybe like bricking or bad mulligans, things like that, but for the most part, this deck is going to perform. And that's it for the deck rundown. Now here's a live commentary game. And for this example game, we're fighting the two big brain scientists, Heimerdinger Victor. Pretty good, except both of their champions are susceptible to my Soul Harvest. I think I'm going to get rid of Vex, right? It's on 4. No, we can do Mare on 3. We're attacking on odds. Vex Morde. I kind of want to keep this hand low-key. They're probably also going to be playing slow, so it's not like keeping Mordekaiser's greedy by any means. We also have Mare already in hand. We can play Mare on 3. We can play Vex on 4, getting 1 mana back because of the discount. We can play Mord on 6, unless there's some weird world where we get the double Mare combo, and then I can show you guys immediately how crazy that is. And we also have Aloof, so I mean, I think we're just fine. This hand plays itself. It's not really tricky, which is good. Yeah, we both pass. Hopefully the Mare lives. It's kind of like the cornerstone of the deck. We have 2 Mares. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Oh, we can pick another Aloof too. Dude, this is so criminal. I think I kind of want the landmark removal, though, in case they are playing Sunken Temple in there, right? But it would be so funny to get the Aloof. This is one of those decks that you make to bully your friends in, like, 1v1s. If they haven't, like, gotten got by this yet, I mean, this is funny. The things I've had access to and the things I could do so far are pretty funny at the end of the day. They don't have, like, big single target removals, so hey, maybe we are going to play Mare into Mord on attack 5. And then we're just going to kill the mares, though? It's kind of mid. I like the idea of getting the Vex out. I can play the Vex, or I can play the Surveyor here and have the spell mana for the thingy. But I kind of want to pressure, don't I? Not really. I kind of want to play reactive, if anything. When you summon a champion, I could also bait this pass. Just burn their mana. Isn't the game, like, better for me if it goes later? I think it is, right? Yeah, I think so. I'm going to accept this pass, and then I'm going to play Aloof.
Look, a thing.
L, that's not ours.
And we hit their Heimerdinger, which they probably really wanted to play on this chamber. So they're on the second one. Yeah, they kind of have to be. Sure. I guess I'm going to pass. Okay. This is really interesting. Really, really interesting what's going on here. Now let's do Mordekaiser on 6. Spell Shield Heimer, I mean, is a pretty sick combo. Start getting the turrets down? Yeah. Sounds good to me. Victor is going to be unsafe, though, if Victor comes down. Oh, no, my discount! No! I wanted that. Well, that was freaking rude, wasn't it? I guess I'll just play another Aloof then.
We made it. Yay.
But our stuff didn't.
Oh, nice. They lost Castigate. I'm basically just playing Mill next turn. Let's go ahead and do... Man, my hand's full, though. My hand is so full. It's too full. They're not playing anything for me to hit. I mean, okay. Swing then, punk. They're hiding their Victor in their hand, aren't they? No, it's Ballistic Bot, sure. I'm gonna get rid of that then. Because that's like infinite turrets. I'm good on all that. Starting next turn, no thank you. I can't believe... Okay, they have another one. No swing? Really? That was fearsome. They missed the free attack. Good for me, though. Mordekaiser. Bop, bop. Yeah, start discarding now, punk. Sunk Temple. Nice. There it goes. Again. We hit 2 Sunk Temples. See how rude this is? And then I'm going to swing into the Heimerdinger, too. Unless they have a way to level him. Like, what I'm doing is just so rude. And then I can start using the Aloof Travelers as, like, self-kill targets. Very, very soon. Okay, they cannot level the Heimerdinger anymore. Yeah. Sure, get your infinite turrets. See if I care. Now, give me that Heimer. And then I'm gonna pass. Gimme. Wow. To be honest, though, they're getting a lot of good cards. We dealt with 2 Heimer, 2 Sunk Temple, and Victor's here. He's got lifesteal. I don't care about that. That is not something I care about at all. But leveled Victor is something I do care about a little bit, huh? Wait, what I miss? Oh, whoa, what I burn. I didn't even see it. Probably won't matter that much, though. Low-key. I mean, that's just a Death Grasp angle. Death Grasp, 2-3-7-5. Even if they have something like Ryan Negation, I can just do it again. I got another one. Okay, goodbye. That's also going to discard another card. Their highest cost card was 3. So their hand sucks now. So we've done it, essentially. So we've done it then. We gamed. Let's go ahead and do Legion on the Grim. I mean, this is just going to be an FF, right? They have to. This is so rude. So rude of me. Let's do Soul Harvest. That should force the Riot Negation out. No? They didn't want to do it? They had the Riot Negation, they just didn't feel like it. From the Vestaya. Alright, fair enough. I respect it. Aftershock on the lift. Okay, so they already figured it out. I have another one though. But they figured it out. And they are most certainly not happy. Which again, that's like kind of the point of the deck, is to be a little troll. But still powerful. I feel like I'm just trolling them. Like, you know, sticking my tongue out emoji. Yeah, let's grim that up.
Hollow hearts and dying dreams.
Yeah, bro. Whatever you're saying. I don't know what you're saying, but yeah, bro. 2 Heimer, 2 Victor, 2 Sunk Temple. We have another Death Grasp in hand in case they top decked an additional champion. We also have some fearsome attacking that we can do. Probably gonna grab that ballistic bots. But then Mordekaiser like nearly dies. It's kind of sus. Well, I have another one. I guess I don't really care, right?
Not all talk.
I'm gonna keep that Aloof. I like him. Aloof is funny. Yeah. Mordekaiser was close to leveling. We'd attack with him on the far end, but it doesn't matter here.
All this misery.
Well, Glare is pretty good too, huh? But like, it's just come to the point where it's so miserable for them to even continue playing. Like, I think this was FFable like 2 turns ago. But they are not giving up. Not without a fight. Which I kind of respect. Chamber of Renewal. You are probably not getting another champion, my friend. Probably not. Destroy a landmark. Like, chance of them being on 3rd copy of Heimer? Or, what, 2nd Victor? Because I think I've only killed 1 yet. Oh! They are on another Victor. Wait a minute. Holy moly. Well, no wonder they're still trying to play. They had another Victor hidden in there. They're just waiting for a chamber to make him safe. Well, okay, well, interesting. Hopefully he doesn't hit elusive, right? If elusive, I mean, that would really suck for us. But for now, I can just glare, eat the spell shield, and do something like Hate Spike Death Grasp. Be pretty fine. I think we're okay. Like, my hand is so full. Their hand is so empty. I'm at 16 health. There is just no way. Now I kind of wish I grabbed the keyword destruction Explorer spell. It's okay. Oh, that's kind of cringe too, isn't it? Well, let's get the negation out. Now, don't hit elusive randomly. I'm telling you, that would not be chill. That would not be chill at all. I have enough mana to do everything I want to do, though. Just Withering and Death Grasp. I needed to bait the spell shield. This thing. And then I can do this, right? And that should kill the Victor. Who are you grabbing? You stop grabbing my Aloof! Punk! Don't do that. That is rude. I need that Aloof. I mean, this taps me out, but I'm so satisfied doing it. Because then they get to discard another card. I'm basically all-inning the grief. I could have done, like, Death Grasp on the Grim, but I don't know, then that's susceptible to Mystic. I think this is right. Goodbye, Rocket Barrage. Okay, are you about done? Or are we still playing? Adventurer. Alright. Vengeance. I mean, that's a pretty good card. We're on a good amount of Fearsome. This could be a Vex angle, or I could just play Grim. I'm liking Vex, though. Vex gives me the ability to play Grim, Vengeance, or I can randomly glimpse my Aloof and then do other stuff this turn. While also putting up a pretty substantial threat. Oh, wow. Well, that's not very chill. Very interesting. Okay. Wow. That's a big card. I think the game plan is now do this and then Vengeance it later. I can't Vengeance it now. Hello, Necrotic Arachnoid. How are you doing? Yeah, that's kind of annoying, actually. I'm gonna glimpse the Aloof. Another Vengeance. Good, good, good. Ah, goodbye, Mystic. I'm gonna burn a card, but I guess it's probably fine. Anything I'm grabbing? No. Anything I'm doing? No. Nopers! Burn a card. Goodbye. Hey, Spike, didn't need it. Didn't need it anyways. Also, I have 12 mana in case the first Vengeance doesn't work. Worst case scenario is they manage to top deck another Void A-Bomb. Seems as though that is not the case. Vengeance, that, and then pass. We're okay. Transmogulating? You're going to turn that into that? Hey, that was kind of cool, but I'm going to Vengeance that too. Okay. Good thing I did the Glimpse last turn so I could be on second Vengeance, because that was almost very cheesy, wasn't it? I mean, I kind of want to Aloof. I'm just so mean. I'm just so rude. How could I not? Oh, and we hit the other Void A-Bomb. How could I not do such a thing? I must. Oh, okay, well, that means fudge. Dude. 15, Okay, so if I do something like Glimpse... Actually, wait. If I do Glimpse first, Mordekaiser's not gonna level, right? No, but it would resummon something. That's fascinating. Do I want to resummon something or just play like Grim? I'll just play Grim.
I perform, but I'm not.
We're both so boring. We're both so boring. Why won't they just surrender? They should have surrendered like 6 turns ago. I'm being held hostage. And that's the point of my deck. They're supposed to be the ones held hostage, not me. How the tables have turned. Actually, their deck is pretty sick, too. Hey.
It's cool to care.
I'm gonna mill them. I swear I'm gonna do it. Because, like, I can Mordekaiser the Aloof. Both of them. Sunk Temple? Yeah. There we go! Finally! Yay! And that's it for this week's decks. Extra shout out to the patrons on screen. Much love and thank you for supporting. So yeah, to wrap things up, aside from Nocturne Vex, these decks are entirely new combos to Standard. Make sure to subscribe for more deck videos. I have a few projects in the works that include updated beginner guides. This has been Meta Report. Thank you so much for watching and have a good one. Laters!